Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Legend of Keeper, shall we? Well, I've actually been having fun with this game. I don't know, there's something about it. I like the decision making. I want to see how the play loop continues. And I thought about it as I took a break. You know what? I'm going to do something dumb. Something I wouldn't normally do. I'm just going to have some fun, and I'm going to take on this veteran and see what happens, okay? So we get more money, which would help us in the long run, and let's just see what happens if we go after one of these. Now, you can see that as a slaveholder, we're level 1, and we have 1,200 health, and we get 24 life per week, which means I guess we restore life if we get hit. And maybe the veteran will be hard enough to actually make it to us as the keeper. But that's fine. Let's go. Let's prep. Okay. So, and I do want to address something. By the way, saving in this game is a little bit wonky, okay? I did the tutorial once, and I created a profile, and then when I went to go back and load it, the profile was gone. There was nothing saved. The way that you want to make sure that your game is saved, and I don't know if it's 100%, but it worked for me anyway, was after you create your profile and you're playing the game, and once you get to this point in the game when you're actually, in the main play loop, you go up to settings, and then you say main menu. And when you click to main menu, and then you exit the game from the main menu, it should save your game. It did for me. So that's what I had to do to get it to work. There's no other, thing that you can click to save it because it's a roguelike. Usually they autosave, but if you want to be sure, do that. Okay, so here we go. So this is awesome. What a cool game. We have this pyramid that we're defending. So our hilarious company has been contracted to protect the goods in a pyramid. Now, just a little fun Egyptian lore that I heard. I don't know if this is necessarily true or not, but what I have heard is that the reason the pharaohs stopped building pyramids and using them as their burial grounds and started becoming interred in the Valley of the Kings was because that the pyramids were just this giant target for grave robbers. So, it was very clear where all the treasure was. It was marked, and people kept coming in and stealing stuff. So the Valley of the Kings was kind of like a secret burial location with not as much pomp and circumstance. So it was harder for them, the grave robbers, to come find it and steal everything. Later on, of course, archaeologists / questionable grave integrity individuals relocated items, in quotation marks, to other countries for display. But anyway, in this case, this is a real pyramid, so of course you need to protect it because here come the grave robbers. Now, this is a level 2 monk, and this is awesome. I love this about the game, which is that, look at this, the level 1 monk is naked. But this level 2 disciple, I guess, I keep calling them monk because I'm thinking D&D. But anyway, it's a disciple. They got the yin and the yang. I'm going monk. And they have armor. They have better stuff on. Look, this scout level 2, she has a better bow, right? And then this magician has just an exposed chest and what appears to be an unbuttoned shirt. Okay, so what are we thinking here? We have some massive problems with ice damage. This guy is strong against ice, and he can help. He has a passive to ignore the first attack suffered, and she dodges the activation of the first regular trap encountered. So they really have a smorgasbord of annoying things going on. But when I look at this, right, there's nothing that says I can't do morale to this group. They're pretty quick, and they have a lot of morale, but they have less morale than they have health. I mean, this guy almost has half as much morale as health. So let's do it. So the first one we're going to do is the rallying horn as usual. And we'll confirm it. Then we're going to go into this room here where we get to place our monsters. And Agrippa is our new one. All right. Agrippa does ice damage to the front target. But unfortunately, the front target is strong against ice. But it does hurt their morale. So the damage we don't care. But the tiredness and the damage and the morale is beautiful. And let's see. I think we'll just put the big tank up front. And then... do we have another? Yeah. Megan, our skeleton majorette, can go in the middle, and Agrippa will go in the back. Now, I will look at this. Let's see. 80, 30, and 100. So this means that... and actually, the game does update this. Like, if I were to put this person here, right? Before, okay, just, I'm learning the game, just learning the UI. But if you're curious about this, you can see that my artifacts are displayed, right? So just like in Slay the Spire or something, I'm getting artifacts for the run. And we're hurting the morale all the time, I think. Or do we have to use Demoralized instead? Anyway, but once you place your monsters... the speed rating is reflected here. You're going to see the turn order. So this person, Karen's going to get to go. So this angry Karen will go, and she's going to do 44 physical damage to Agrippa, but Agrippa will survive that, and then get to go again in the next turn. So that's good. And then this dude's going to go, and he's going to do 20 to everyone, which would kill Agrippa. So Agrippa's only going to get one turn. And that actually might be reason enough for me to switch. Agrippa does have fire resistance, but I can switch Agrippa with the Megan, and then I think what happens is Megan would survive this attack. Oh, no, Megan has no armor. She's like, nah, I think this is fine then. Megan's going to get wrecked by this physical damage, so we'll just confirm that. We're going to use a spell here. We have another group of monsters. This is, unfortunately, the trap is coming after the monsters in this case, but what can you do, right? Now, let's see. This is morale and ice damage, which ice is great against this target. And we have demoralized. Okay, fantastic. So this person has the demoralized debuff. Uremorn has that, so this does damage instead of morale. So that's something to think about. Alright, so we're going to go and put this guy up front here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do this and this. Now let me see the timing of this. So 20 plus 44 will kill you, but not you. So one turn this guy will get, and that's fine. And then they're coming at us. So this is another situation with Demoralized, and we're going to see how it interacts with the Nightmare Catcher. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, Demoralized 3, right? Demoralized deals 200% physical damage instead of morale. So that means that each turn, instead of taking 5 times 3, they would take 15 times 3 physical damage? Right? Or is it only doubling it and not tripling it? Anyway, let's see what happens. We're still using that anyway. And then there's me. Roar. Let's see what happens. Alright, come on. There comes the morale damage. Alright. Okay. What is your ability? Randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight. Oh, that's interesting. Well, all my hard work for not. I'm going to do this to the front target to just... Oh, that's right. The first attack. Oh, what a mistake. Okay, well, learning as we go. Learning as we go. Alright, here you go. Oh. You know what's kind of interesting is, as a result of getting shifted around, it's actually okay, because we're going to survive for an extra turn. Alright, here you go. Alright, we got the middle guy's morale down to like halfway. Now, I could hit everybody's morale, but I could also do inner emptiness and really wreck this guy's morale. Look at how much it's going to wreck his morale. It's going to put him under half. This does this. Yeah, I want to do inner emptiness. Let's get the monk. He's level 2. He's one of their strongest. If we can get that guy to run away. Alright, and let's see. Yeah, Fire Eater. Man. Megan lasted for a while. That was impressive, actually. Oh, he made it. This guy made it. And he gets to do inner emptiness again. Heck yeah. Oh, this guy's going to run away for sure. Perfect. Alright, here comes my spell. So we'll just do Intimidation. And, I mean, the monk is almost gone at this point. Alright, so do we have... Yeah. So if I do Hypothermia, the monk leaves. He's gone. Oh, actually the first two guys... Oh, look at this. She's going to leave. I think that what happened is... I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I don't know why the second guy left. Maybe he had a morale over time hit, and it triggered and he ran away. I mean, when they get really, really low... Oh, that's right. Loses 15% of the hero's maximum morale when another hero is defeated. So I don't know if that also counts if they run away. But Fear of the Dead. If I do Fireball, actually, she runs away from morale. Yeah, do it. Man, look at that. Now, I'm not saying our group is, like, super good. But I was scared of the veteran, and they didn't even make it to the boss. I mean, that's how brutal that was. They didn't even make it to the second trap. We got 209 money, we got a bunch of tears, and we can get a trumpeter who, I mean, God, these skeleton musicians are great. A random defeated monster comes back to life as a skeleton warrior if the trumpeter is the last survivor of the group. That seems hard to get going. I'm going to try this harpy just for fun. Fantastic. And so motivation, again, I don't quite understand this. I mean, what it looks like to me as I attempt to interpret this screen is that the motivation is dipping, like it's going down as I use them more and more. What does this mean? There's an exclamation point on my character. Did I get... The archivist says what? Oh, we got a new... Unlock the Enchantress. Oh, I see. We got this new artifact as a possibility to find on the run. From unlocking the Harpy, maybe. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose 30 to all resistances. So I love stuff like this. You know, permanent buffs that you have for the run that help shape your decision making. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so we will go back. And now we can go to a trainer, or we could go to an engineer. But I want to go to a trainer. I want to level up a monster, I think. And, you know, of the ones that I have available, like if I up, like Megan, for example. Megan would get the passive of gains dodge 1 at the start of the fight for 175 gold, which is actually really good. She also gets 20 health, 60 power, and 10 ice resistance from that. I don't think any of her attacks become stronger. Now, I could also go here, and he would get gains 10 power and 5 to all resistances per hero affected by frostbite. Okay, and then this guy would get an ability to like burn the front target. Agrippa gets a passive that says gains 20 speed at the start of the fight, and attacks apply terrified. Okay. Oh, wait, no. It depends on where they are located. So if they're at the back, they apply terrified, and if they're in the center, they get speed, okay? I really like Megan's, honestly. It makes her survive. Like, she's going to dodge an attack. I think that's great. And we're going to just say, awesome. We used all our money for that, and we don't have anything for the engineer, so we have to take the event. And it says, once upon a time, a wandering troubadour offers to sing for your employees in exchange for a modest sum. With the right employee, you convince her to sing for free. All right, I don't have the right employee, but I can pay 50 gold to get +1 recreation, I guess. I don't know what that does, but I'm going to do it and see if it like pumps up our people in any way. Black market. Sell monsters that are no longer useful to you. Unavailable or injured monsters are less valuable. I'm going to take an event because I don't know enough yet. 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed brawling like 2 elves for a hairbrush. Will you be tough and suspend them for 5 weeks, or threaten them with a pay cut to be sure it won't happen again? You could always buy them a second hairbrush. All right, so I can ignore this or sanction it. But I don't see what happens either way. What's sanction do? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the outcome was. Workout. Some intensive sessions at the gym. A master has to stay fit. Let's try a workout. Oh. You have the gym all to yourself. What are you going to train this time? Well, all I have are tears. And so this is what you use this currency for. I'd never seen it, but here you go. You use tears, and you can raise up your dude's speed. So, I mean, that's a big increase. It's over a 10% increase. So we'll go ahead and do this and confirm. Spend all those tears to raise up our speed. Cool. So we get to attack first if they ever make it to us. Week 15 is some adventurers. Let's do it. Okay, so here come some... Oh, these are all level 2. So these are like tougher dudes. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got. We have a thug up front who's going to do poison. We have Miranda. Initial duration of penalties received decreased by 1 turn with a minimum of 1. Okay, she does damage. She's a scholar. She's doing DPS. And then we have Ara, who is like, I don't care about morale. So that does complicate things, but we'll just do damage to take her out. We'll still use that because it enrages our monsters. And, oh, Megan's not here. Is it because of the event that they were in? So I, suspended them for 5 weeks? I should have ignored it. I don't know what I was thinking there. All right, that's fine. I'll pay closer attention to that. And this will be Bone Catapult. All right. Spell. And then here we go. I'm going to keep the same group. And let's do it. Hopefully, this will be easy, but we'll see. All right, so we're enraged, and they're... Okay. All right, so I can do Goblin Trick, or I can do Poison Dagger. Honestly, I think Goblin Trick is the way to go. This guy is going to be hard to morale get, so I'll do this. This is going to be a huge morale get on our front target. So he's very upset. Aww. Okay. Now we'll Scream of Terror. We've got the thug to half morale. And I'll bop the back target. Try to get that occultist. Oh, he healed the morale of the thug right there. Alright, so now we've hit their morale again. And we will hit it again. But yeah, I think in the future, the Exile is strong enough against morale to make it almost not worthwhile. We'll see. Alright, so this hits everybody's morale. Yeah, do hypothermia. Here. Uh-huh. Okay. And then Fear the Dead is very good. What is this on you? Terrified. Oh, okay. Right. Take this. Take even more morale damage. This guy's almost dead from just actual damage, which is fantastic. Scream of Terror. Do it. There we go. Yeah, see, so what's happening is they're taking a damage over time from Demoralized, and because of my Nightmare Catcher, it's wrecking them. So when the Exile goes, they probably will die, to be honest. They're doing fire damage to him, and he just doesn't care. They're okay, this will get the thug out of there. 5 tears. This guy should die on his turn. He does. And then she ran away. Boom. Okay, so we successfully protected the treasure. So we killed one of them. We got some blood. We got 96 gold. And now we get to make a cool decision, which is, what do we want to pick? So from these artifacts. So we can get trained rats, which say... Are these new spells that I'm learning? Or are these new abilities for my keeper? I'm not really sure what this means. I think the Poison Cloud is probably the best, but I'm not sure. Okay, motivation. Alright, it's going down. Okay. We have enough to do a trainer. What's the collector? Some tax officials have come to collect. Good thing they drink blood. So vampire tax collector. So I could, what, give them blood for money? Let's check this out. Let's see how much they need. Oh no, they want my blood. I could give them 25 blood for 200 gold, but I can just let them hit me and get a bunch of money, and I'll take that all day. Let's do plunder. And we have to pick 3 volunteers to do that. Oh, I don't have enough people to do this. Oh, I should go back. I should not do this. I didn't think about this correctly. Alright, well. Let's see. This gives you money. This gives you... This makes all my monsters tired. This costs 100 gold, but then gives a 100% chance to, like, find a monster. And then we get motivation points. Risk of unavailability, 100%. 3 volunteers will be gone for 2 weeks. There's a guarded prison, and all volunteers will get a motivation. And then here, Tiredness does what again? Damage dealt reduced by 30. That's actually great. Do that. Ooh, we found an artifact. It was only a 30% chance. All right. Your volunteers have organized a bloody orgy in Golthor the Destroyer's name and have corrupted the sacred place. Well, okay then. 74 gold and a pocket mirror. Damage of the first attack suffered by monsters placed at the back is returned to the assailant once per fight. Okay, so they just take some of the damage back. It reflects. That's fine. Let's go to the merchant. What you got for us? He's got Pandora's box. And it gives you minus 10 morale. Stacks of all penalties applied to heroes increased by 2. Or I could buy the skeleton boar or the boarman. Let's buy this box. And we're going to leave. Okay, here come the heroes. Let's go for veterans again. Because why not? We'll get wrecked. It's fine. Okay, it was a trap that I got. So this poison cloud was a trap. Just to say. Alright, so the next fight is here, and we got Megan back. We're going to go Rallying Horn. Actually, let's see what we got. Initial duration of penalties decreased by 1. This is the herbalist, so she heals. And this guy actually helps with morale. Okay, so we have a morale healer. It's a exile level 2, but it's called a Imahajan. Because we have both, I'm just going to stick with my morale damage. Okay, so Megan, go here. Agrippa is not very well motivated. And this guy is also not motivated, but hey, it happens. And then that's our spell. Over here, we'll do the bone catapult and confirm. And then now we're going to go ahead and big boy, fire guy, ice guy, confirm. Let's do it. No. Let's just calm that down. All right. And here we go. All right. We will... honestly, I'll do this. So we reflected the damage, and okay, so the wording is a little bit, it says, when it says the damage is returned to the assailant, what that means is not only do they reflect the damage, they also don't take any. So it's really good, actually. So it helps them stay alive longer. Okay, perfect. This does a ton of damage. I feel like this is actually smarter for just killing this person, but then they have a healer, so let's just do this. Spread out the morale. Okay, well then we won't get a second turn because of the old one-shot. Megan blocked that attack, which is beautiful. Do this. Let's just keep going with that morale damage. Alright, she did survive. Do it. This doesn't look very good. I've gotten to about half, but they have a morale heal on them, so that's upsetting. That's a ton of damage. Alright, so they use their heal and their morale ability. And so now it's time for Intimidation. And here we go. This, I think, should do it, honestly. The front character is really hurting on morale, and hypothermia Yeah, we got this. We've reflected the damage, which is awesome, and this will apply Demoralize. So they already have 3 stacks of Demoralized. So you add on the Demoralize here, and they're going to be taking so much damage from Demoralize. Ooh, he didn't die. All right, now he's dead, but he took another attack. That's great. All right, take this. Oof, almost died. All right, Fear of the Dead. Put on that Demoralize. All right, they're all going to just die. All right, so the Scream of Terror, yeah, so the back character will run, or I could just kill the front character. Let's do this. Let's get some blood. All right. So we got 253 gold, 12 blood, and 5 tears. And we get to choose between the electrical coil, the oil cauldron, or the poison tart as new traps. 30 air damage, applies weakness, and then ricochets once to another hero. This does area 20 fire damage and applies fire weakness. And this, so it's like these are good if you want to start stacking stuff up. I have some fire, so I'll take this and see if I can make that work for me. Here comes our motivation. So Agrippa probably is like, I'm done. All right. So we're at week 20. What is this? Employees. Oh, we have this garrison unit. But I think this is because their Ulna is, like, tired. Or I don't understand why. But, I'll put them in the garrison, I guess. And then here they restore, maybe? I don't know. Let's get back some of our motivation. I guess that's what this does. Alright. Fantastic. Cool. So we're at week 20, and we have even more to go. And we'll get into that next time. Everyone, I want to say thanks so much for watching. I think this is a good place to stop the episode. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, and if you have any tips, suggestions, ideas, I'd love to chat with you in the comments below. Take care.